Well, hello and welcome to the short video. My name is James Timmons, and today I'm going to show you how to add a border to your existing embroidery design inside the Wilcom Embroidery Studio Digital Edition. This also works in previous versions of Wilcom as well. What we're going to do is we have our design here on the screen. We have almost completed our design here, and I just want to add some border here to the pickleball up top. And inside the Wilcom Embroidery Studio, you can navigate over, and we have a tool here. And this particular tool here allows you to click it, and we're going to select the item first that we want to add a border with. So I'm going to select my text here just like this. I'm going to navigate over to the left here. We have an icon here that's called Simple Offsets. And we're just going to left click on the Simple Offsets. It's going to give us a pop-up here on our page. And with this pop-up, we have a variety of options here that we can select from. The first option here is the spacing. This is going to be the exact spacing where the center of the outline will be, the center of the border will be. And we want that placed at 0 because we want this exactly on the outline of the objects that we want to border. We only need one offset for this, so we'll leave the one here as is on our page here. And here for our object type, we have 3 options. We have a running stitch that we can use. We have a triple run, and we have a satin column C stitch. We're going to use the satin column C stitch because the design is large enough that we're able to use a satin border around our text. I also want to have and keep this selected here also where it says create offsets for holes, because we have holes in the fills here, and we'll need to add also borders to those particular areas as well. I'm going to click OK. After clicking OK, our borders are added. At this particular point now, I can navigate over to my pick tool, and I can also navigate down to the bottom of my page. I can change the color of my border here. I've added my border. The next step, as you can see here, we have little connection stitches here that we can see on the P and on the A. And what we're going to do, we can simply solve this by simply selecting the object itself basically and navigating to our reshape tool. The reshape tool allows us to go in and modify the settings, and I'm going to move the exit point here to the bottom. And for the P here also, as I select this, I'm going to choose my reshape mode here also. I'm just going to move the starting position for this as well as the exit point. And at the same time, I want to make sure that my borders, you want to make sure that your selection for your corners are the same with all of the borders here. So here I'm just going to select color number 1. And I want to uncheck this corner because I don't need to put that in there. I do want to select this one. And these are corners here that you can use to adjust and change the corners of your borders. And we'll talk about that in another video. But today, we just want to make sure that we have our outline border, and we also want to make sure that also that the fills for the A, the B, and the P are going to stitch last. So I'm going to select the A. I'm going to press my control key down and press the B here, the inside borders on the B and the P. And I'm going to navigate here. I want to move those to the end of the design. So as you can see here now, they're at the bottom of my design now, so they're going to stitch last. And so that will open up the stitching for the border on the outside first. And then it's going to go into the inside and fill those particular areas in as you see them like this. And this is how you add a border to an object inside the Wilcom Embroidery Studio software. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you learned something. Thanks for watching. Join me for more creative tutorials. Like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned. Happy digitizing.